Guys, I realize that each of you are on your own journeys for the truth. All of us are on our own journeys through this prison illusion, looking for the truth of who we are and the truth of everything, rather. Now, everyone has to be responsible for their own journey, but a part of helping one another is also helping one another on their journey finding the truth. Now, I'm going to suggest to you a website that you can go to as a part to add to your portfolio of looking for the truth. It's no different. You walking down the road and you pass many signs when you're walking or driving down the road, and you choose which one of those signs that is there to help you really, and which ones that really don't relate to you at that particular moment. But I don't know if you guys have heard of the Zeta Talk website. That website is Zeta Talk, ZETATALK.com. That website is one of the most targeted websites by all governments on this planet, because that website is a website that is extraterrestrial. That website, the spokesperson for that extraterrestrial group referred to as the Zetas, the spokesperson is Nancy Lieder. She's a senior citizen, actually. I believe she's in her 70s, or maybe her mid 70s. Don't quote me on her age now, but I do believe she's in her early to mid 70s. And she's the spokesperson, if you will, or their emissary. And that website can help you a great deal in putting together many pieces to your own puzzle, because it surely helped me. I had many pieces that I had acquired because of my extraterrestrial experiences, and I really just had accumulated many pieces, but could not put them together because I needed more pieces to put that puzzle together to make a complete picture. And Zeta Talk did that for me. They provide a plethora of information that will help you on your own evolutionary journey, in your own journey in looking for the truth. That website also has information there that you may and may not even be aware of, because it will be the theme of the website. And that is the ushering in of a new age and the going out of this current age. And they do have a great deal of fact-based, detailed information about the coming process. Now, it's up to you to utilize that information or to pass it by and go your way. But if you really have had experiences that you really don't have answers for, but you know there's something amazing going on in your life, but you just can't quite put the pieces together. You can't quite you can be home alone, and by all appearances you're home alone, but but you hear people in your house and you have no explanation for it, and it might make you feel a little odd because something that has happened quite frequently. And you hear people walking through your house and you know there's no one there but you. You may be having these very similar experiences, and you don't want to tell anybody about it because you're scared they're going to call you crazy. So if you're having those kinds of experiences, or experiences very, very similar to that, I would encourage you to go to that website, because it may help you answer a lot of those kinds of questions. You may hear knocking on your walls and you're not sure what that knocking is. You don't have any explanation for the knocking when you know there's no one there, or either it's happening at times when everyone is asleep and you hear knocking on your walls and you don't know what to make of it. So if you're having that kinds of experiences, the Zeta Talk website can help you in those things. So if you're having those kind of abnormal experiences, you may very well be dealing with extraterrestrials that are trying to contact you. Very friendly ones, but they are trying to contact you. They're trying to open up to communicate with you, to let you know that they are here. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared by any means if you're having those kind of experiences. You may feel a little nervous or whatever because you don't know what it is, but it's your extraterrestrial buddies. They just want you to know that they're here. So if you're having those kinds of experiences, please visit that website, and it will help you out a great deal in putting the pieces together to your own truth, to your own journey. Take responsibility for your own upliftment. Take responsibility for your own truth and stick to your truth. If you know you're having those experiences, if you know that you're having, and you don't want to tell people what you're going through because it's been happening to you for all your life in some cases, and you don't want to tell people about it because you're scared people are going to really call you crazy, stick to your truth. You're not crazy. If things are disappearing and reappearing, then you're not crazy. If you're seeing flashing lights at night in the skies, and you know it can't possibly be any kind of an airplane of any sort, or you're not sure whether it is or not, but if that's not the only experience you're having, but you're having many experiences where you find something that you probably left on the table and it's not on the table anymore, it's on the bed, or it's somewhere that you know you didn't put it, or if you find food. And from my experience, I can't tell you how many times I have found them with making food. I mean, and this is an example. I had some cookies on my table one morning, and I only had a few of them left. I only had one row of cookies left. That was only one row because my kids had eaten the other row, the other 3 rows. Well, I left out my kitchen and I came back and there was an extra row of cookies on that tray, and I knew when I walked out there was only one row. I mean, because I looked right at it and I even got a cookie out of it. So, and I came back, there was an extra row of cookies. I have had those kinds of experiences. I have had experiences with things appearing and disappearing and reappearing. I have had experiences with them. Just a couple days ago, my kitchen floor was where my husband tracked dirt in off of his shoes, and it was all over my rug in my kitchen. And I went in, I got my vacuum cleaner and started vacuuming up. And then when I went to vacuum it up in the kitchen, it was gone. The dirt was on that rug, and it was a lot of dirt. I'm not talking a little dirt. If your husband or people have muddy boots and they come and walk on your floor, you understand what I mean. So there, when I went to vacuum it up, it was gone. So, and no one was here but me. So these are the experiences, and I'm talking about, these are my personal experiences. So if you're having anything similar to these experiences, then you are being contacted by extraterrestrials that want to communicate with you. They want to help you. They want to help lift you up. They want to help you awaken to their presence. And they want to help you along your own path to help yourself. So everyone's path is unique to himself. My path and my traveling is not going to be the same as someone else's. Everyone's path is unique to themselves, and your extraterrestrial attendees are very aware of your path, and they are very aware and very knowledgeable of how to help you travel that path so that you can get the best possible result for yourself and for your own evolution and upliftment. And when I say for your own evolution and upliftment, that's not for your selfish endeavors. That's for you to become more and more adept to helping others. So that is for you to become more adept in your ability to help uplift other people. Because that's all that they do. That's what the very work that they do is for the upliftment of others. They work for the upliftment of others. And then there are those that just wants to enslave and tear down others. So you can make your choice of, you know, what side of what you want to do. So far as what you want to give yourself over to. There is no right and there is no wrong in it. It's just whatever you want to do for yourself. If you want to be a part of the crowd that wants to destroy and enslave, that's your choice. If you want to be a part of those that want to love and assist and uplift and do selfless and be selfless for others and live your existence for the benefit of others, and that also uplifts yourself, then you also have that choice. So it's up to you. But the Zeta Talk website can help you place these puzzle pieces together. It is that website is totally monitored by the governments around this world. The governments even go to that website. Now, they don't want you to go there, but they go there every day. And they're always going to the Zeta Talk website, keeping up what's going on, because it is undeniable that that is indeed an extraterrestrial website, and they are definitely monitoring it, and they monitor everybody who goes there. So go there, and go and you will be quite amazed at the things that the information that's available. Remember, light is information, so you'll be quite amazed at the information that is there. I hope you go there and you get out of it what you're able to get out of it for yourself, and follow your own intuition and your own truth. Have a wonderful, loving day.